This video is about finding subjects and predicates in sentences. We're going to talk specifically about finding the complete subject and the complete predicate. A subject of a sentence is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate begins with the verb. The predicate has the verb in it, and a complete predicate is the verb and everything that goes after it. So if we look at this first sentence, Pete walked the dog to the park, who or what is this sentence about? I hope you said it was about Pete. Pete is the subject of this sentence. And what did Pete do? He walked the dog to the park. So this is the predicate of the sentence. The next sentence, Joe is my best friend. Joe is my best friend. Who or what is this sentence about? Well, it's about Joe. And we're going to underline that. Then we say, this is the verb. Is a linking verb. So this one's a little bit tricky, but is my best friend is the predicate. Next, we're going to look at this one. On the way to school, Mom drove too fast. Who or what is this sentence about? It's about Mom. Mom is the subject of the sentence. And we're going to underline Mom. What did Mom do? Mom drove too fast. So we're going to underline with a squiggly line the predicate. On the way to school actually goes with the predicate too, but for fourth grade purposes, we're not going to worry about that. And let's look at this sentence. Yesterday we saw the sunrise. Who or what is this sentence about? Well, it's about we. We saw the sunrise. So we are going to underline that. That is our subject. What did we do? We saw the sunrise. So that is our predicate. Notice that in these sentences, for the most part, the subject comes at the beginning of the sentence. The subject is usually before the predicate. There are some sentences where it might not be, and those sentences sound awkward. So in this case, we have the subject before the predicate. And oftentimes the verb, which is the beginning of the predicate, the verb comes right after the subject. So I don't know if you picked up on that, but walked is the verb, is the verb, drove is the verb, saw is the verb. And if we look at this last one, 6 ugly ducklings swam on the pond. Who or what is this sentence about? It is about 6 ugly ducklings. So we're going to underline all of that. That's the complete subject, all those words. What did 6 ugly ducklings do? They swam on the pond. So that is our complete predicate. So you might have a sentence like this. I don't want to underline all this. So I'm going to turn that off. Mr. Potter sat in the dentist's office. And I am going to underline this part and ask you, I'm going to use 2 lines to underline it, ask you what has been underlined. Is that the subject or the predicate? I hope you said it's the subject, because who or what is this sentence about? It's about Mr. Potter. We might have another sentence like this that says, Big brown bear growled ferociously. If I underline this part Have I underlined the subject or the predicate? The subject is who or what the sentence is about. The predicate tells what the subject did. So I hope you said that this is the predicate because it tells what the big brown bear did. So that's the verb. The verb is always in the predicate. All right, I hope that's helpful.